Welcome everyone to the June channel update. Now I'm going to start doing this within the first week of each month to kind of talk about what's been happening on the channel, future plans, things like that, and everything that we have done so far as a community. Speaking of that, I want to start off by saying thank you guys so much. The community here is amazing and we've grown by 22 subscribers in the past week and a half. Absolutely mind-blowing. I love the fact that you guys have enjoyed the content long enough to stick around and be a part of the family, be a part of Tankertown. Now y'all probably know that I love my cheesy stuff, and I'm probably not going to be able to shy away from that because I get a huge kick out of anything cheesy, so it kind of bleeds into the stuff that I do. Unfortunately, that's just part of who I am. So apologize to y'all who don't like cheesy stuff, which you should. It's amazing. But to give a big shout out to my supporters who have been around for a long time. As you know, I've been trying to work on this channel on and off for a few years now, and medical conditions have always popped up and caused chaos for me. Completely uplifts my life and turns and flips things around. So there's been a lot of huge breaks. However, this year things have turned around. I finally figured out the cause of all the problems I was having and have adjusted everything in the treatment plan to get me back on track, and I've been actively producing videos for the majority of this entire year. There was a slight break, I had another heart attack, and etc, etc. That's when they figured it all out. So a huge shout out to all the subscribers who have stuck with me through thick and thin all this time, supporting my content and getting me out there. I would like to say though that out of all of the views that my channel gets, roughly 25% is from my subscribers, or from my current subscriber count rather. It's weird how that all works. And 75-ish% is actually people who are not subscribed to the channel but still come back to watch every single video. Thank you. I would like to ask you to subscribe though. The more subscribers the channel gets, the better the channel is able to grow. The more people we can bring into Tankertown and make them part of the Tank family. And it's just one of my goals to see how far I can take my channel. And that goes nowhere. I say my channel, but it's really the community's channel. Because me personally, I can only do so much. I create the content. It's you amazing people out there, all of you, that subscribe, that like, that comment. Every like and every comment really just bursts the YouTube algorithm out there. And here lately, you guys have been on it. You have been fire. I'm a small channel. I don't care if I was a huge channel. Y'all are fire no matter what. And I fully appreciate that in every way possible. And on top of that, I just want to say one thing. My likes to dislike ratio over the past 28 days. Should be a picture that's popped up. It's 100% to nothing. Cannot believe it, guys. I must be doing something right? Because that's what that means. I feel like I can take what I've learned now and expand on it. I ain't going to be stagnant. I'm going to try to learn more. With speaking of, if you guys have any awesome ideas, leave those in the comments below. Let me know. Give me thoughts. Give me feedback. Tell me what you guys would like to do or see, or if you have any cool ideas about a Space Engineers series. Let's hammer it out. Let's get it done. I mean, I've come up with the hardcore challenges. If you guys have any other cool scenarios you think would be fun and interesting, tell me. Leave it in a comment below. And then speaking about content, I was looking at the top playlists on my channel, and roughly 80% is for the Space Engineers stuff, which Space Engineers is the lead game on the channel. That's probably the game I have the most time in, couple thousand hours. I think it's a little over 2,000 if I remember. I don't remember. It's a lot. I've been playing this game since it released. Relentlessly, I love this game. This, 7 Days to Die, some of my top games. I love them, but obviously Space Engineers nubs out 7 Days to Die. Unfortunately. For 7 Days to Die anyway. Not for me. I love both games, so I'm happy. You know, either way we go. But I've noticed that Starbound is still chugging along at a good 17-ish something percent. I don't have the numbers written down, and I for some reason decided not to do this with a script, which probably would have been better. But in the words of a great sage, we're gonna do it live. I forget who said that. I know it's one of those guys that became a meme, but I can't remember. But I like saying it because it's kind of funny, but I don't know. It might just be me. I'm weird like that. So talking about Fracking Universe, I had originally planned on doing something like Terraria or Fracking Universe, Starbound Fracking Universe. That's kind of like filler content in between what I do with Space Engineers, because one of the things in Space Engineers that happens is we'll design a vehicle, or rather I'll design a vehicle. I really need to stop saying we in this situation. That's a voice lesson for today when it comes to YouTube. So the vehicles that I design, I get feedback from the community, and that's where it becomes the we part. And then I take that vehicle over to creative, and then I start really fleshing it out, redesigning it, going in with a better plan, a better format for how I want to do the vehicle. And then I get back into survival, throw it on projectors and build it. And that's typically what I do. And because of that, it takes some time sometimes. It causes me to not be able to put out a video every day, which I can anyway. Because on top of doing the YouTube channel, I also volunteer as a baseball and football coach. Although football is not really happening this year, but you know, sad times. But a lot of time goes into the planning and everything like that when it comes to Space Engineers. So I was really considering adding something that I could do quick, easy, that isn't a lot of trouble. I wouldn't really say quick and easy because videos period are complicated, but I was really referring to something that would require me to edit less, something I could, you know, record for 15-20 minutes and then spend 15-20 minutes on the edit, and then done. I have content that's quality, that's good, that's ready to come out. And that don't always work like that, but that's the general idea of it. And looking into everything, I noticed that Project Zomboid is 0.3%. And Terraria is 0.3%. Now, I actually love building in Terraria. The way things look and work in Terraria is a metric ton of fun. But I really see that a lot of people want Starbound Fracking Universe to be that second game on the channel. Just by watching. Season 2 happened a long time ago. And unfortunately, I tried to start season 2 back up. I still had the save files and everything, but they were all corrupted, sadly. So I would have to start season 3, which is fine. There's a whole lot there's so much new stuff on Fracking Universe. It's insane. And I'm looking at that very seriously as to be the so-called filler series on the channel. I don't want to downgrade the game. Out of those 2D side-scroller type games, Starbound is one of my favorites. That's why I play it. Starbound and Terraria being, you know, they're up there. So let me know in the comments below, guys. Which would you prefer, Starbound, Fracking Universe, or Terraria? Actually, I take that back. Y'all have already told me. From looking at the views and everything, Starbound Fracking Universe 17%, with Space Engineers at 80-something%. You guys have already told me. What am I saying? We're gonna do it. And this is why I should have wrote a script, because I don't think when I talk sometimes. But that's okay. And I'm probably rambling a lot. I started talking like Scooby-Doo there for a second. Jesus. But yeah, going on and on and on. I'm very stoked, guys. This has been an amazing 2-ish weeks here so far. I know we lost season 1 to an insane freaking ship coming in on the base, but season 2's coming, guys. Season 2 is coming. I am working on it, setting it up right now. I'm going to put us a little advanced of a start, so it won't be too much, you know, set off, because we're only 11 episodes into season 1, and that's why I'm going to do it this way. Now, going back to Starbound Fracking Universe, a video is coming. I don't know when, but it will be done this week. My son has baseball. I also coach and do hit-in lessons, and I also do youth workout programs with the sports people and the sports kids who are under the age of 12 here in my area. I help them, you know, just to be healthier and able to participate. God, I can't speak. To be able to do what they enjoy doing at a more safer, more healthier level. So my schedule is usually pretty compact when it comes to things like that. And added in the YouTube channels, it's really, I only have a few hours during the evening, even though I am retired and I actually do not have a job. my time is usually spent with the community a lot. So it really depends. Sometimes not, sometimes yes. Here the past couple of weeks, no, because of everything that's been going on, which hopefully everybody's been staying safe. Everything is good and your area is well taken care of. I know mine is, although I live back in the boonies, so it don't matter. I don't even think the zombies would get here if we had a zombie apocalypse. They'd get lost somewhere down the road. But yeah, I think we've really covered everything. I don't know if I made a few notes here to kind of talk and ramble along. I didn't want the video to be super long, but it already looks like we're cruising on 11 minutes right now. Oh wow, I could talk forever. Speaking of talking, audio quality is an ever-growing thing on the channel, and I gotta stop that crap too. The little word filler words like and ah and oh and all that. I'm working on it, guys. It's gonna take me a while to get back in the swing to start speaking properly again. Usually I don't really talk a whole lot because I don't have to. All I gotta say is lift your shoulder, adjust your feet. Not a lot of things are required. Also, I've already lost what I was talking about. I went off on a little skit here and it never seemed to end. You know what? Let's end it right here. Thank you all so much. To everyone who isn't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm here, and unless I get stuck in the hospital for months again, content will be coming constantly. Space Engineers is the flagship of the channel, and I feel like it always will be. There will always be something Space Engineers on the channel, so no worries there. Fracking Universe is coming, guys. I've looked at the numbers, you all have spoken. The season is really old, and here I am constantly talking again. Mother freaking trucker, I gotta stop this. But alright, door kickers. That's right, I wanted to talk about that. So I changed up what I was doing and how I was opening up videos. Normally I would say, what is going on, door kickers? Welcome to this series. I'm Joe Tank. Thanks for watching. I changed it up to be more relatable to the game we're playing. For example, in Space Engineers, it's welcome engineers to whatever video I'm doing at the current time. I had done that because a good friend of mine told me that referring to everyone on all of my subscribers as door kickers could be something that could be viewed as too personal, maybe. I don't know. I didn't really understand that, so I switched it up. The term door kicker is related to a very violent term. And I understand a lot of people they don't like that, they're uncomfortable with that. And considering my job for 10 plus years was making sure that your all's views on subjects and things like that are top priority. Being a soldier is a service job to the community. So I think implying that to people who are not prone, who don't really like violence and things like that, I felt like that's when I kind of understood what my friend was saying. So I've recanted that. But the reason I would refer to my subscribers as door kickers is it's an enduring term. It's a very dangerous position to be in a line of when you are breaching a facility where people who are there either harming those around them or trying to harm you. The person who first breached the door, or the door kicker, they had a very dangerous but very important and well-respected job. And since I value and respect all of my subscribers, I refer to everyone as door kickers. And I have since stopped doing that just in case, I don't want anybody to feel like they are put or categorized with such a violent seeming term. And like I said, since it was my job to ensure that everyone's views are placed above anything else, their personal perspectives, or I think I'm saying it how I wanted to say. Hopefully I am, because that would really suck to have to record this entire freaking 4-minute segment here. But hopefully you all understand what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I think with that, there's really only one thing left to say, and that is, when in doubt, crowbar out.